Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ribéry.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's through here. Beckenbauer makes the interception. That'll be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, this could be a chance. Big chance! One-on-one! Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saka. There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Haaland, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
This is their second corner of the game. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, sweet feet. Cross to the back post. Oh, that was vital. Odo. And it's Drogba. Benfica still without a single shot on target. Saka, in by Saka. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Saka, Neymar. Oh, he's in! Opts to play it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quality ball. Neymar. No way through. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Saka. Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Owen. Saka. Kimmich. for Ribéry. Oh, this is a great position. Beckenbauer. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adams gets good distance on it. And he's managed to gift it back. Ribéry. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Saka does really well to win the ball there. He's picked his way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. And it's Drogba. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looking for the run. Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Benfica head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Can he finish? Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Raul. Decent hit!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's had it nicked away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's just beyond his reach. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. We expected better, and so did he. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's heaved it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Kimmich. It's Ribéry. Otto. And it's Ribéry. Messi wins the duel this time.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Big header! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Milan are making a change now. Benfica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Drogba. Saka. It's a sweet ball, that. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Always onto this. Shot could be on. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Raul. Benfica are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. It's a throw-in. The final 5 minutes. Kimmich. Drogba finds himself offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Gets his pass away. He's through here. Owen. That's an excellent interception. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Raul. He has found the... Can he put it away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Fabulous scenes here in Belo Horizonte in southeastern Brazil, inside the 46,000-seater Arena MRV, a true architectural marvel. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Spread neatly. And he's seen that early. Used the set. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and
the shot! It's there!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Spezia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Doan, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Santa Maria. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is a brilliant interception. Good read, needed to be. Odo. Nicely weighted. And the finish! And one more try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Elise. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Till. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the runner. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got to be in here! He's got full! Oh, taken with style! Spezia are back in business!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's been picked out, and he's away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is...
Oh, what a chance to shoot! And again! Goal! Benfica! into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Benfica take the lead. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Odo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. Always onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spezia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Till.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Benfica head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11.
And the second half gets underway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Santa Maria. Doan. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure.
He's got the shot away! Decent enough try. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a hit! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Benfica go into the lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Drogba. Flecken and pick that up. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. Odo. Now it's Till. That's an excellent intercept. Went for elevation.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ruben Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. Doan. And he's in on the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substituição em campo.
Spezia have their second corner now.
Camisa 9.
And the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Kimmich. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Olise. Oh, good ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Sönchu. Chang Hoon Kwon.
Spezia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's found a way through. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Doan. He's having a go. Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Till. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Oh, lovely bit of skill. White on a strong run down the right. White. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. He gets big. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Benfica have got it back, and they'll have another go. And here's Drogba.
Benfica can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Olise! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
That's at the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Olise, Otto in acres of space out wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, we've seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Looking for the run. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baggio pulls short, and here's Baggio. Oh, it's played into the air. Can he finish? And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. He's there to retrieve it. Fiddles it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Bayern Munich! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he was alert to it. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Drogba. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's nice. Neymar. He's gone for goal. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Dida sends that a long way. He's got away. And that has paid speculative strike. And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that is commitment to the cause. Bayern Munich have their third corner. And it's been taken short. That's been drilled in.
Benfica certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Otto stood his ground strongly. Cleared away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. Baggio plays it short. Conte!
2 added minutes has
Decent
been
attempt, but
indicated.
not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to... Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Time and again, they are repelled. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Has a look and has a go. And for a moment, time stood still. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And he's whipped it across. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's only too happy to take that back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Drogba. Real chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes in for the header. He's got away with one there. In with the challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano climbs up big. No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 23.
That has been cut short.
Beckham.
Well
Number
timed,
7,
excellent interception.
Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's there to clear it. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Ruben Neves. Yamal. Owen. Played back in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played into space out wide. Nesta attempts a clearance. Here comes another cross. Cafu is there and he can get that clear. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Now it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Danilo deals with that comfortably.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Saka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number
Bayern
18,
Munich are able now to make their substitution.
Number
It's been on the
2,
cards for a few moments now.
Number 13,
Yamal.
Conte.
Board shows
Coming
there
on the
will be
field,
3 extra
number
minutes.
15,
And that interception was
Number
most
5,
necessary.
Marquinhos. Number 41,
Oh, this is a Hollywood or
Rice.
bus corner. The
There will be
final
3
whistle
minutes
is
at a
up next.
time.
Ruben Neves with the short one. Messi. That looks a good ball through. And he's let fly. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Right, genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Odo. Olise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Drogba. Thuram wins the duel this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Benfica! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ronaldo chasing after it. Kagawa. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So, what can they make of this? And here's Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice parts. Chance! And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a letdown when...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Luis Suarez.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that... Can he finish? No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Into the middle. Passes short and sharp. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hits one! was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Número 9.
Benfica go into the lead.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Odo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kagawa goes on a run down the left wing. Davids. Passing is crisp. There's the hit! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the...
He's had a shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf. Davids. He could be in here. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence. And that'll be the last. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he put it away? Goal! And that is goal number 20. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there. Kagawa. Vieira. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Odo is herring after that one. Beckenbauer. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Diogo Costa. Showing great feet there. stood up well to him there.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71
Luis Suarez. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Odo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Odo in acres of space out wide. Davids. Oh, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 3. Número 5. Número 7.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Cafu.
número 21. Número 22. Número 10.
Eto'o stood his ground strongly.
Número 24.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception. Saka. And it's Drogba. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goalkeeper's ball. Davids. Now it's Eto'o. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Saka. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. And the keeper's in command. Costa Curta. Can he spark a counter here? Odo makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Into the last 5 minutes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Saka. And Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga, the most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great...
He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Neymar. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Drogba did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Messi. Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams spots it and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kante unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. Well, that's well spotted. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Ruben Neves. Vinicius Junior. And it's Davis. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Matip. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Odo. Drogba. For Olise. Camavinga. Brest finding their passes. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Stade Brestois have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
Decent hit! Drogba. No, that's been intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Odo. Looking for the run. Heads it! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Frimpong. Conte. And it's Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Mbappe. Well, no joy this time. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Kante makes the interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Benfica clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Benfica head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe, and he's surging through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Changement pour le Stade Brestois. Le numéro 11.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Le numéro 16.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
He's gone direct. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Back in possession and ready to go again.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space out wide. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, they have breathing space. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Benfica are now luxuriant.
It's Neymar! And more, and more, and more!
And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. Ruben Neves with the short one. Gullit does well to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. Saka. Barcelona could counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos...
Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Goal! Benfica! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Otto. Now it's Ribéry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gullit is flagged offside. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gullit. Azar. That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ribery. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Gullit. Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Odo. Benfica looking to pass their way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gullit gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Header! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba. Interesting ball. Shot, now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here. Saka.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Azar. That's played into space. Oh, perfectly measured. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saka. Now it's Owen. Maldini demonstrating his... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Benfica very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
Here we go again.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal
Ruben
7.
Neves.
Serán sustituidos por
Otto.
el dorsal 10.
In comes the delivery.
El dorsal
Rises! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ribéry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. Drogba. Ribéry. Ribéry! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's still trying to make a game of this. So, third corner of the game. Ruben Neves goes short. Decent hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Drogba. Gullit. That is a great pick out. Hits one! They've done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus.
And the shot! It's in! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So, a breakthrough already. He could be in here. It's a goal kick. He's through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Abiati gets it clear. Drogba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Tries to get it clear. Owen. And he's intervened well there. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Ruben Neves. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ribéry. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. Benfica are back in business. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Benfica grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Messi. Floated through. Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's been picked out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's shifting through the gears here. And that'll be a goal kick. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. Neymar. He rises! He will be livid with himself. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Benfica finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. Looking tidy in possession here. Cleared without complication.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ribéry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Neves. That has been cut short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Benfica head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Saliba. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Saliba has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Messi. Hoisted in. Batistuta. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That was good alertness. Or good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Ribéry. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a good foot in there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played out to the right. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. The pass has gone astray. And here's Messi. Owen, and he's in on goal. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
cut it out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but has a goal! Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Odo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Owen proves just a little bit too strong.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your...
He's having a go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 16. El dorsal 11. Villa. Se va a realizar
They've
un
played it
cambio de
short.
jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Nicked it back promptly. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Benfica complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Benfica moments now away from seeing this one out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. White. Oh, that's nice. White drives forward on the overlap. Header! Harmlessly behind. Rodri looking for options for movement. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and welcome
of
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world.
Ukraine
Expectations
against Benfica.
rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Puts in a cross.
Well, there are playmakers, and then there is Juan Sebastian Veron.
You put him right up there, do you?
Yes, I do. He has one or two defensive
Now the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chip through. And Messi! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super run. And the shot! It's really... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! Odo.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Iniesta. He can run onto that. Bellingham. He is through here. Bellingham with the delivery.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well,
And the shots! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
oh, what a finish.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Oh, it's on! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. That's very neat. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Big header! Well read, and the danger is averted. Looks to go up and over. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's in space and looking for options. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chooses to go cross-field. Gets his pass away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Olise, he's got away. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, easy pickings there. Benfica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he's managed to get free. Odo. Oh, this looks sharp. Shot could be on. Oh, great header! That's another chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Odo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Has a go! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Romario. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in plenty of space here. Romario. And he's managed to get rid. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the pass is intercepted. Otto. Defending of the desperate variety. It's their second corner of the game. Ruben Neves with the short one. And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is not finding anyone. Clips it so gently. Adams cuts it out. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Philippe. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already resumed here.
Benfica clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shot a goal! He scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Benfica take the lead. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Climbs up big! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Benfica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Caught offside that time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cross fly. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Ruben Neves. Odo. And it's Drogba. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's an excellent interception. Odo. There's the crossfield ball. Owen. Now Odo. Drogba. And he's had a shot! Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 13. Número 11. Drogba. Número
Kimmich.
7.
It's Saka. Another pass just keeps it ticking
Número
over.
24.
Davids.
Número 19.
Schneider.
Número 9. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Saka does really well to win the ball
Está
there.
a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And here's Owen. Good pressure, determined, intense. Looks to clip it forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's Neymar! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that settles it. You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Benfica. Real chance! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Benfica are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Kimmich. It's Saka. He's tried one! He's put his foot right through that one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match. Belgium.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. Openda. And it's Lukaku. It's run loose here. Beckenbauer. Saka. To Ruben Neves. And it's Ribéry. Good spell of possession, this. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Ruben Neves. Drogba, and the finish! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Cristiano Ronaldo very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So, a breakthrough already. Trossard. Castagna. Saka. Swung over. Ribéry. Otto. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Openda. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ruben Neves. Onana. And he skips past his man. Strokes it back. Oh, shooting chance! He's had a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Fas. Benfica are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now Trossard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hits one! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Benfica clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ruben Neves. Looking tidy in possession here.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Saka. Saka. And this is Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Openda. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ruben Neves with the short one. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
They've played it short. That's a decent clearance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Benfica have their third corner. Ruben Neves goes short. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. No joy this time. Castagna. Here's Onana. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And he is just ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now the finish! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Benfica have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Benfica pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And here's Drogba. Drogba running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to them?
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Benfica are having a ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's really well cleared. Saka. And here's Saka. Ruben Neves succumbs to the pressure. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Beckenbauer. Adams. Now Saliba. Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lukaku. There's the hit! And again! Sticks it away! Trossard at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 60 minutes is number 11,
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
was 70,987.
60 minutes played. Saka. In for a header! Oh, Terrific save.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Onana. Lukaku. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a goal kick. Onana. Trossard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the left flank. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Openda is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 6, Yuri Tillman.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's had it nicked away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Trossard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mangala. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for...
He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Lukaku. Chance here to counter. Into the last 5 minutes. Ruben Neves. Openda. Stood up well to him there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Castagna.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes added
Lukaku.
time.
That's Tielemans. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ribéry, who's set up 1 goal so far. Odo. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it is...